Hey, what's up, peoples? Today I'm gonna do a review on some new era Filipino hats. I got about 5 of them, and there's a lot of things I'm gonna discuss about these. A couple of these aren't real new era; they were fake ones. I mean, just a couple of them, and I'll explain which ones are the fakes and which ones are the authentic ones. And here goes. This black one right here. I'm gonna start off with. This one, it's not an authentic new era hat. I mean, I thought it was when I first got it, and so I started feeling the material. This material um is rough material. It's kind of cheap, cheap material. But when you wear it, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it doesn't feel that bad when you wear it. But the thing that makes me kind of pissed off was that I paid $30 for this, and that's the price of an authentic one. I would have just been better off buying it at the store. Um, yeah, they were kind of hard to find at the store. And another thing about this is that these little holes right here, and the fake ones, they tend to be a bit smaller. And New Era uses like more stitching around it, like they stitch it up more. And this one has like less thread right there. Um, the rough material, the way I'm gonna describe it, to me, when I feel it like this, when I touch it, it kind of feels like, like the material of your, like, pants. Kind of feel like a pant material. And yeah, I was kind of mad when I found out it was a fake. And another thing with the fakes is that these lines on the inside, the little logos in there, the tend to be tend to be kind of smaller than the other new era. Than the other new era hats. And, I mean, it's a pretty good replica. I mean, if you just look at it, you wouldn't really be able to tell until you like touch it and feel it and crap. But I mean, it's not a bad hat. And another thing about this hat, it's supposed to be 7 1/4. When I put this shit on, if it's like a 7 1/2 kind of. But I mean, it's not a bad hat. I mean, I still say it still looks pretty good. Looks pretty sweet. But it's just the material that just doesn't cut it. And second, here we got another Filipino hat. This one's real. This one's an authentic new era hat. They sold these at hatclub.com and stuff. This one's pretty sweet. I like this one. It's got like this red and yellow lines, which from far away it makes it look kind of like an orange color. And it's got gold outline, and the back it got the Filipino flag right there. This is like it feels all silky. That's another thing that makes this hat unique. And again, this one's real. It's an authentic one. It's pretty sweet. Um, and yeah, I wear this every once in a while, but I mean, there's not that much stuff I got to match this, but it's one of my favorites. Here we got, your typical your standard Filipino hat, with the flag and the color scheme, and then the underbrim is yellow. And yeah, this one's pretty cool. I mean, I wear this. Sometimes I wear it with this jersey right here, cause it kind of matches. I wear it with that jersey. See, it kind of matches and stuff, so it's pretty sweet. And second, I mean, the other hat I got, this yellow one right here. This one's my favorite Filipino hat that I have. This one's real. It's authentic. Feels just like your typical new era hat. The inside, um, this part is like blue, but on the camera it might appear purple though. It's blue, but it's outlined with red, and it's pretty sweet. And yeah, I usually wear these. This one with Lakers jersey. Right here we got this one. This one's my other fake one. I have two fake ones. This one and the black one. And then again, it has the same rough material, rigid, rigid. Feels like pair of pants almost. Like when you feel it all rough and crap. On the back, like the sun. And generally, Filipino hats, they put the flag on the back on most of theirs. And then again, these little whole things, they put like just one layered thread on there. New Era tends to put more. Um, and the bottom, it's like a silk feeling material. And here, you can see this pretty good. The little logo right there, oh, it's kind of smaller than on the other New Era hats. And then, when you kind of look at it, like from this angle, the way the stitching is, you can kind of tell that it's an imitation New Era one. So y'all better watch out for the imitation hats. But I mean, it's not a bad hat. It's not that bad. I mean, it looks cool still. It's pretty sweet. But it's just that, I mean, don't go out there and pay $30 for an imitation like this one, when you can buy like an authentic one like these, that are made out of the actual material and real crap. I mean, the people that be selling these fakes, they shouldn't charge a lot of money for them. And it's, on the pictures and stuff, when you see them on the internet, it's hard to tell until you get it and you feel it, and then you find out it's not authentic. But since I paid for it, and I'm not just gonna leave it laying around. I'm gonna still use it. Um, yeah, I still use it. It's not that big of a deal to me. I mean, but now I know how to tell if one's real and one's fake. But it's not a bad hat still. Maybe not authentic, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, but out of my collection, I only have two hats, two hats that aren't authentic, and it's just these two, just them two. But all these other ones are real. They're the real deal, and they're very, very similar. I mean, you hold them, you put them up together, and you look at them from far away, and you can't really tell. You can't really tell the difference until you feel the material. That's the thing that gives it away with fakes. The fake hats don't feel like the real ones. They just feel rougher. And that's how you can generally tell. And another thing I noticed is like the real one, the real ones, they tend to have the logo kind of smaller, like the the sun and the stars. They're a little bit smaller on the real one, the authentic one, and on the fake one, they're like they made them slightly bigger. And that's another thing I kind of noticed about them. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty decent hats. They're not as good as the authentic New Era, but it's still pretty good, I guess. And that's it for my review. And just stay tuned, and I'm gonna put more hats on the way and do another review. So this is me signing out.